This looks like Slytherin. I'm getting Slytherin vibes here.
Hello? Are you there?
Professor Fig?
Yes. Godric's heart, I'm glad you're all right. I'm somehow back in the entry room to the vault.
I don't see a way to open the door.
There must be something. I'll keep looking over here.
It's changed. Oh, maybe it's...
Revelio. Lumos.
Nah, it's not changed, I don't think. Right, it must be something to do with this. It does, bro, eh? It does, Wes. I couldn't put killer. The game wouldn't let me put killer, mate, so I needed to put Kilted K. Or, like, it wouldn't even let me put, like, the one, like, the number one as an I.
But I found this
And it
floating
either
above that
to try and, like,
basin.
get around it.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
It's a shame they didn't make this an online game. This would do really well as an online game. No, it wouldn't let me do anything, mate, like that. I tried every way around it, bro. But PlayStation doesn't. It's on you now, like it's on to people. I hope you're all enjoying the content. No, I hope you're all enjoying Hogwarts Legacy so far. I can't wait until we properly get into this game.
Orders in place. The portkey is well hidden.
This is all I will be doing for the next week. Is just be on this game.
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
He's doing the same thing what Albus Dumbledore did.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
I can't remember what one that was. Goblet of Fire?
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
We were... It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I
I only meant that
I wish
the
they would have
instructions
let
to
me
Vault
pick
12 were
a
quite
Scottish
clear.
accent for my character, since we are
Sir,
in
I must
Scotland in the
insist.
game.
I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for
Easy,
traitors.
man.
Now, where were we?
I'm
Exactly,
not
where
giving
were
you
we?
anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
This one's bigger than all the other ones we were fighting. Or maybe it just looks... No, he's definitely bigger.
I know a way out! Professor!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems
Aye,
those
true,
who
mate.
set up the pensive,
True.
the
Because there
locket,
was lots of
and
different
the
accents.
path
There
to
was an
birth
Irish guy
wanted someone with your
in
ability.
Hogwarts. There was a Chinese
Can we
Scottish
go
girl
here?
in one of the Hogwarts too.
Come,
And
we have a
like,
sorting ceremony to get to.
a Welsh boy, no a Welsh, and a boy from Newcastle in it. So aye, like you said, it was UK. It was the UK school of like magic. So they should have had all different UK accents, bro. Oh, there's the train. That would maybe be the same train. Steam train anyway. It was, oh look at that. Stunning, man. I cannot wait until we fly around that. Glad this is here now, like. Because they're closer to us. See, like at Scotland, they're closer to Scotland. And we've always got on the Scousers, and the Geordies.
Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more
Darntill accent.
Now,
Darntill's brilliant.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock.
So this
For
is
the
us
moment, I ask that you keep all
joining
that's happened
Hogwarts
this
now
evening
and get to
between
back off.
you and me.
Of course,
Right,
sir.
I set
Thank
up
you.
a account with the Hogwarts
Ready for the
account
sorting
thing so I
ceremony?
could do this, the sorting ceremony. But it put me into Hogwarts. It put me into Hogwarts. It's like, as you know, Wes, it put me into Gryffindor, where I want to be into Slytherin. I want to be in Slytherin, mate, so I'm doing it all again here.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
And
Prepare
he's
yourself
played
to
by
meet
Simon Pegg.
the
See the
headmaster.
headmaster? Him right here. He's played by
Vic,
Simon Pegg.
Nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
I like that old guy. I think she's quite cool. So this is the Great Hall, man. There's Harry Potter right there. Or Harry's
Professor
great
Weasley!
granda.
We've one more to be sorted.
She's a Weasley, that's right.
Welcome.
Brilliant.
You're just in time. Have a seat.
Did we both get Gryffindor, bro? Have you got this for the PlayStation 4? Have you got the PlayStation 4 version, bro?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Brilliant.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder...
Slytherin. Let me pick it, please.
I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you
Hopefully it
want
lets
from
me...
life.
Aye, see, that's what a Slytherin would say.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition.
Hopefully it just lets me actually pick Slytherin. Like, gives you the choice.
Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Aye, that's it. There we go, got it.
You belong in Slytherin!
Wait, so we're not taking any prisoners, bro. We've gone full on evil mode.
Oh, and
Thank you
one
everybody for
more
joining the
thing.
live stream though.
Due to the
I
unfortunate
appreciate it.
injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Boo!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying...
It's cool that
I'm
Weasley's
Professor
in
Weasley.
this.
Pleased to meet
I like
you.
that.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
See, after
I can be quite resourceful.
after I complete
I
this game,
suspected as much.
we're gonna try
This
and
is
get
the entrance
Dead
to the
Space
Slytherin
remake team.
common room. In order to enter, one
I
must simply
appreciate
speak
you,
the correct
Wes and Joe,
password.
mate, for being here, and
Aspiration.
everybody else.
Very well. Aspiration.
I didn't spend too much on my character. I just wanted to get into the game,
Well
really.
done.
Make him kind of
Now,
look like
go
a
on
wee,
in and get
a
some
devil
sleep.
child,
You have
demon
a big
child.
day ahead of you tomorrow.
And,
I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first
Just get
class.
straight on with the live stream.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
See what kind of... I didn't pay too much. I put a little bit on his face, like changing his face, right? But what I had in mind before I even started the game was the kid from Bully, the Rockstar game, with the wee skinhead.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Right, we're just gonna have a wee look around the now, team. You're not even close enough, mate. Oh, that's the closest we can get. Can I not read that? Nope. What about that map? No, I don't think we can interact with anything else here. Brilliant, bro.
I suppose some
That's
introductions are in order.
Yeah, that's what I had, see, in mind, because you were going to a school, basically, and Rockstar is originally based in Scotland too, in Edinburgh. So I was like, right. And obviously their character in Billy was the skinhead, like the buzz cut. So I was like, right, that's who I've got in mind for my character. But I didn't spend too much time on it. I changed his facial features a little bit and his eyebrows.
Ah,
I didn't.
you're the new fifth
I couldn't get
year.
the freckles off his face.
I'm
so.
Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort.
Right,
to
who's going to
school.
be my best
He was
mate?
a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow.
He's going to be my best
Glad
friend
you're
in
in
this.
figure all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
I know a little bit
Interesting
about his
perspective.
backstory. He's got a twin
How did you
who's trying to help cure with
It's
an
all
illness.
still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
And I can
Didn't need
kind
to
of
press.
relate to that
You
as
just get
such,
yourself settled.
because I've got
We
a
can
twin
talk more
as
later.
well. So and I'll do anything to help them. You know what I mean? So I'm on this guy's side.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Hold up, team. We're going up here quickly. I want to look at this statue and stuff. It's the first real time I've seen a little bit of the common room, right enough. But obviously this is hands on myself, having a proper look, so. There's a dragon up there. See, what's going to be cool to see is the paintings what move. So this was Salazar Slytherin. The graphics are really good. I can't wait to see the entrance. See, to walk in to the entrance, because it's like, oh, there's a moving painting in here. That's actually quite cool. Right, we'll get on with it, team. The detail to this game, though. What's this? Jumping down. Right, let's get on with it, team.
Might want to think that again.
Nothing yet. I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Aha, you're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that much about it, to be honest, bro. That's cool. That's cool, Wes, mate. I knew it was built, like, there's a dungeons around it too. And, like, I've seen the gameplay of that. See the glass with the water outside it.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I've seen the gameplay of that.
Checkmate. Told
but
you.
I didn't know it was next to like a big lake.
You should have listened to me.
Like underwater,
I know who
if you
you
get what I
are.
mean.
You're the new Slytherin.
I didn't know it
the
was
one who barged in
underwater
with Professor Fig last
with a big
night.
lake.
Interesting
But I
tactic
knew
on
it
your
was,
first
like,
day,
near
taking all the
dungeons.
attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
See, right, I feel like I should be nice to all the Slytherin side and just be an idiot and evil with the rest, like Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and the rest of like Hogsmeade and the world of Hogwarts. But I feel like I should be loyal to Slytherin.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show
See,
you a thing or
she's
two
got a
about flying. I can
she's got
teach
a
you more than
Scottish accent.
Pagala ever could.
Why can
Speaking
I
of which,
not have a
I'd like to
Scottish
get in some
accent?
time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
That's an Edinburgh accent, just to let you all know.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
They're terribly accomplished now. I'll never be able to live up to that.
Aye, I'm quite not upset obviously, but they should have all accents from the UK in this game. Like that character there had a Scottish accent. I'm not from Edinburgh, right, but see, even if it was an Edinburgh accent, fair enough, it's still Scottish. Alright, War Chief, what you saying to it? Are you gonna take it? Hiya pal, I didn't know you could move. That was quite cool. Seen his head lift up, did you all see that there? What's
Good
up,
morning.
ma'am?
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be
I noticed a
alert
frame
to your
drop there.
surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
As soon as I turned the corner, I seen the frame starting to drop a little.
Do keep up.
That statue there too.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
I like that. The Kelpie from Scottish mythology. Well, it's not. That's technically wrong, to be honest. The Kelpie is only a Scottish mythology creature. It's not Irish or Great Britain. Its only origin is here in Scotland. I know a lot about Scottish mythology, so that's how I know. You could say, obviously, it was a Celtic monster from Celtic mythology because Scotland was a part of Celtic mythology, but it was only really in Scotland. People were saying it was seen, but a lot of people only said, I think the rumour of the Kelpie came around because a lot of people used to steal horses back in the day in Scotland.
Like that, inside
So people
and
would say
outside the
that to
castle.
fear people, like scare people from not stealing their horses, basically. That was cool. That was cool. I like that. Nice. Okay then. Well, that just happened.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
It would have been a nice little touch if the actual, like, you seen, like, if it like showed you him using that, see the flute, that, because I can remember Harry Potter doing it in the movies too. I like it would have been nice to just see even like a little cutscene of him throwing the flute powder down.
Here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Aye, the details are done well with this game.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Yes, Mama
Come and
Weasley.
find
I mean,
me
Miss
in my classroom
Weasley.
after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.